Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. I'm Joy Lim Nakrin. Following our top stories that we are looking at right now, I want to start with the Emory University Commencement, which of course took place today. And, you know, it comes after protests, right? And of course, students being arrested on the university campus and outside protesters as well. Apologize for a little bit of an issue there with the graphics. And so, as a result of what had been happening, the commencement was actually moved to a location 22 miles away. Obviously, a break with tradition there. Protesters even heckled the Emory University president during the graduation speech. Atlanta News First reporter Rebecca Schramm has more.
Bachelor's degree candidates entered Gas South Arena, a few of them wearing accessories in support of the Palestinian people. Many in this group had their high school graduations canceled because of a global pandemic. They started their freshman year at Emory University online.
Now, with a charged atmosphere on college campuses nationwide, you are once again adapting to the unprecedented.
Why are you doing this? Last month, 28 people, most of them students and faculty members, were arrested on Emory's campus during a protest over the war in Gaza. Last week, in a non-binding vote, 73% of students who participated said they had no confidence in Emory President Gregory Fenves. As he spoke, you could hear heckling.
You were resilient. You were ambitious. You displayed your brilliance, your creativity, and your compassion time and time again.
Over the weekend, some 30 Duke University students walked out of their commencement as comedian Jerry Seinfeld spoke. Protesters also walked out at Virginia Commonwealth University and chanted at UC Berkeley. At Emory's ceremony, keynote speaker Dr. Valerie Montgomery Rice touched on it.
And as we've seen on college campuses in recent weeks, this is how we end up sometimes refusing to listen to each other.
She encouraged graduates to listen and to embrace inclusion.
Held a gold and blue.
And thanks so much to Rebecca Schramm for that report. Okay, also making headlines right now, the man who you're looking at is an Uber driver, or was an Uber driver, who has now been accused of rape. So this man is in jail after Sandy Springs police say that he broke into a woman's home after dropping her off in an Uber and then sexually assaulted her. His name is Lamarius Dawson. He's now being charged with burglary and rape. He was arrested last Monday at a MARTA station. Police found several items belonging to the victim in his possession. This is a major story, of course, that we're going to continue to follow. We'll bring you all the latest right here on Atlanta News First and Atlanta News First Plus. Also want to let you know that there is an investigation underway after 3 officers are recovering from being shot. So 3 officers were shot in southwest Atlanta. It happened Saturday night on DeSoto Avenue. We spoke with a neighbor who says that he watched police officers trying to get someone to put a gun down before then hearing several shots. Police say that the officers fired back, killing the suspect. 1 officer was shot in the shoulder, another in the leg, and the third was grazed. 2 of them had to have surgery. The 2 officers are 31 years old and have served with the department for 4 years. The third is 28 years old, had only been on the force for just 5 months.
You heard pop, 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 pop. And from that point, you know, fearing for my safety, I kind of ducked down. It's a little unsettling. I'm just glad none of my children or grandchildren were around to witness any of it.
And the investigation continues, the recovery continues. Governor Brian Kemp shared a statement on social media after the shooting saying, "And Marty, the girls and I are asking all Georgians to join us in praying for the quick recovery of these brave officers and to keep all law enforcement in our thoughts as they face dangers like this on a regular basis." Of course, we are wishing them a speedy recovery. Okay, let's talk about what's happening in DeKalb County. Investigators are asking for your help, for the public's help, to crack more than 24 cold cases there. Over the weekend, they highlighted missing persons in their community. They collected DNA from people still searching for loved ones. And Atlanta News First reporter Asia Wilson was there to speak with the detectives leading the effort in identifying these individuals.
The renderings draw you in. They tell the story. These missing remains represent human beings, people, that we want to make sure we can, at some point, reunite, hopefully with their families that probably have been searching for them.
DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston explaining the 30 active cases they are working on in their community.
A lot of these people just were discovered or died, and we were unable to connect them to a person or ID them.
It's the reason why the District Attorney's Office and the DeKalb County Medical Examiner's Office held a missing persons event and DNA drive. It's something they started last year.
2 years ago, we had a case from 1999, small child, went unidentified for 26, 27 years. We developed leads from that case that later led to an identification. During that process, the District Attorney's Office, this through general inquiry, realized we had additional unidentified cases that may have been a result of suspicious deaths.
The District Attorney's Office was awarded nearly $500,000 for a 3-year missing and unidentified human remains grant. The DeKalb County Cold Case Task Force was formed. Just last year, they were able to solve their first case using this grant. So their message now:
we want you to come in and actually report those people as being missing. It may lead to an actual evidentiary lead that may result in an identification.
And officials hope through this event and with your help, they can bring closure to more families.
What we are doing with this grant is hopefully identifying these missing persons and then determining if this is something that's even prosecutable, but most importantly, giving a name to these remains, because every person deserves to be buried with dignity and peace.
In DeKalb County, Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.
And thanks so much to Asia for that report, and hopefully someone sees that and can help solve some of these cases. Okay, let's talk about our St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. I'm showing you the campus of St. Jude right now, the Children's Research Hospital that saves so many lives. So this is the week. Starting Thursday, you can reserve your ticket to our 2024 St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. So we're talking about a brand new home that could be all yours, along with other fabulous prizes. This is, again, all to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Our Tracy Hutchins met with this year's Dream Home partners to show us why this year's home will be so special.
The 2024 St. Jude Dream Home is taking shape in this quiet, coming neighborhood. A new house you could call your very own. The more than 2,600 square foot home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, with 10-foot ceilings and a gourmet kitchen, valued at $675,000. All of it coming together thanks to the Providence Group, the same builders who created last year's Dream Home in Beaufort.
This year, doing it once again, trying to top yourselves, aren't you?
Yep, yes, ma'am. We're trying to make this one continue tradition on, and it's a good, for a good cause.
And many of the builder partners are back too, looking forward to donating their time and materials to create a one-of-a-kind dream home.
Well, second year in a row, we're just ecstatic about it, contributing again to St. Jude. St. Jude's such a wonderful charity, and with Troy, the Providence Group, there's no better people in the world to work with. So anything we can do to help with this charity, we're glad to do it.
North Georgia Brick was behind the masonry work on last year's Dream Home. They'll do the work on this year's home too. And so will Hout Roofs.
Absolutely, yeah.
Why?
It's just giving back to the community. We've been partnered with TPG, Providence Group, for a little over 20 years. We've all been together, and it's been our turn to give back, really.
And they can't wait to welcome you home.
Yeah, and it's such a beautiful home, and obviously I think that if you're entering this, the dream home is kind of the ultimate goal, but there are several other
The rules
prizes.
of the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway pretty clear. Reserve your ticket for your chance to win a brand new dream home. This is sponsored by the Providence Group. This home valued at $675,000. There are other prizes you could win, too, if you get your ticket on the very first day. If you reserve your ticket on Thursday, May 16th, you have an opportunity to win additional prizes. You're eligible to win a $2,500 Target gift card. This is courtesy of Cheryl Leon of Newcastle Realty. Or how about relaxing after a long day of work in your very own ultra premium hot tub? You could win this beauty from the Michael Phelps Legend Series. It's from Master Spas and Atlantis Farm Leisure. It is worth more than $20,000. Here's another amazing prize. How about a $10,000 gift certificate to Woodstock Furniture and Mattress Outlet? That would be nice, too. Here's the very best part. You can actually win all of the amazing prizes and the dream home, too. So reserve your tickets early. And remember, each sale helps St. Jude Children's Research Hospital finding cures, saving children.